of the Summer Activity Club. I'm so glad that you're here again. I'm Rebekah, the Children, Youth, and Family Director at St. Paul Lutheran Church in Missoula. And I'm so excited to spend this summer with you learning about God and how to share God's love with the whole world. Every week from now through the end of August, I'll see you right here. And along with this video, there are activities for you to do by yourself and with your family. This week, the Summer Activity Club is all about gratitude. Now, did I ever tell you how thankful I am for you? It's true. So let's get started. This week, in our activities and in this video, I'm going to use two words that mean the same thing. Do you know what words like that are called? Two different words that mean the same thing. What are those words called? Oh yeah, they're called synonyms. They're two different words that mean the same thing. And the two different words I'm going to use this week are grateful and thankful. Now we can use these words to mean the same thing. So now that you know that, we can get started. Anyway, we're talking about gratitude this week because of Psalm 136. Now, a few weeks ago during Kids Time, we talked about psalms. Does anyone remember what a psalm is? Oh yeah, a psalm is like a song or a poem. And this psalm today, 136, is all about giving thanks. And the first verse goes like this. Give thanks to the Lord, for the Lord is good. God's steadfast love endures forever. Now, how many of you like to ask the question, why? I know I do. Why are things the way they are? Or why does this happen the way it does? Well, we can actually ask that question about things in the Bible too. So in our psalm today, I invite you to ask the question, why? When you read it with your family, Psalm 136, read the first part of each verse and then ask the question, why? And see if you find that answer. Should we try it with the first verse? I think so. So the first part of the first verse goes like this. Give thanks to the Lord, for the Lord is good. Can you say that with me? Give thanks to the Lord, for the Lord is good. And then we ask, why? Why should we give thanks? The second part of that verse might answer the question for us. So, why? Because God's steadfast love endures forever. Can you say that with me? Ask why. Why? Because God's steadfast love endures forever. So let's see if we can say the whole thing together. Let's ask the first part and then say, why? And answer it with the second part of the verse. Give thanks to the Lord, for the Lord is good. Why? Because God's steadfast love endures forever. Try that with your family for the rest of the verses in Psalm 136. Well, even just from that one verse, I've already learned something. Have you? I learned that we give thanks to God because God's love endures forever. Now, do we only give thanks to God? Well, we give thanks to God in really big ways for really big things, like life and the earth. But what about the everyday things that we're thankful for? Could we give thanks to somebody else for those? Well, this morning, did somebody cook breakfast for you? Could you be thankful for a parent for cooking you breakfast? Or maybe you're thankful for the sunshine because you could play outside. Or maybe you're thankful for a neighbor for coming to play with you. All of these people and things we can be thankful for. So this week, I invite you to make 2 homemade thank you cards for people that do everyday little things that you're thankful for. One of those thank you cards could go to someone in your family, and one could go to someone who's not in your family. And you could hand deliver them or mail them and really make somebody's day. So, be as creative as you can with your thank you cards. And don't forget to tell them why you're thankful for them, because I bet they'd love to know. Maybe they're asking, why? Just like we were. And big kids, your special bonus activity this week is to say thank you in a really special way. It might be one of my favorite ways to say thank you. I challenge you to bake a sweet treat for someone to say thank you. This week, I made my very favorite chocolate chip cookies. And in the Big Kid bonus page, you'll find that recipe. So if you don't have a favorite treat to make, use my favorite one. And bake something special for someone to say thank you to them. You know, Sunday was Father's Day. And I made my favorite chocolate chip cookies to say thank you to my dad, because I love him so much. Who will you say thank you to with a sweet treat this week? Check out every single piece of the Summer Activity Club. And you can always find it on the St. Paul website or on the app. And if you have someone take a picture of you participating in the club and send it to me, you'll be entered in to win a prize at the end of every month. And every week is a new entry, so you definitely won't want to miss this week. I'm so grateful that you were joining us today for the Summer Activity Club, and I can't wait to see all of the ways that you are thankful every day. Bye, everybody.